Hello, welcome back. We didn't get a lot done last week. We just potted around trying to tick off things in our casebook. And I'm afraid we're in for a little more of that this week. Because there's still some odds and ends that we need to do. And maybe I should check what they are. Right. Full Jamrock Public Library, yes. Right.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from...
We should try again.
Anything else, Detective?
That's it for now.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Alright, we'll try the library a little bit later. I can't remember if we got as far
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting.
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Right. That one's yours. Which one is our lady driver's? A lot of speed hiding around here. Not this one, is it? No. What am I doing? Have I spoken to Grandma yet?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Why is that?
I just don't think she's connected to anything.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
Land, Udajnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain, the Transcatolia Magistral, U418, Adestradas du Mirador, all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
I'm something of an expert in blacking out.
You're right, Lowman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
You're being sarcastic with me.
Correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
No, that's everything. Right. Did we finish interrogating him?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of lynching.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? Sure, I can demonstrate them.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
It's Revachol.
Where did you get
Case
boots like
not
that?
made. Cost me a pretty penny.
Why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Ravachol every step you take.
Yeah.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
Ooh. Good eyes. Right then. You were her mate.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Maybe I should put a skill point into empathy. And buff my empathy before talking to him. Have anything that buffs my empathy? I'm sure I did. -1. +1. Alright,
Now it's
let's...
turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar
It's
how?
hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
I get long.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Do we really have to ask that, Harry?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Apparently
Is
I
that
am.
what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles. Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
I'm going to be straight with
We
you.
have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions. Ah, man. Me and But
Just be straight with him.
hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing? Then what's your deal here?
So much for subtlety.
We have a credible lead, sir.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo. And it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Conceptualization, okay. Can I do anything with conceptualization? Yes. We switch out our jacket. And our shirt. These do anything with conceptualization? Prefer them now. They're much more my style. Alright.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
Wait, there's something here. stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
Whoa. What else? Silent communion. That's good. Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I'm just a vessel for the muse.
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours.
Don't really
No
know.
matter. Great verses like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet. Just
It's
mess
a
with it.
strange company.
It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop.
For a cop.
They're more often into fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
What little I can.
Well, you've given me some hope, I guess.
Right. I cannot talk to you.
Looking for something, Hunt? Isn't it
Drugs.
obvious? Fuck. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
I think we've heard all this before.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. No.
Guess so. Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Why not? It looks like it could do with some polluting.
Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
I take it you're not
No
smuggling.
doubt. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
You are ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags. When
I bet you were.
some boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh, good.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Alright, we are done for now. Wish I could figure out which one's her lorry. I think I'm struck out. I'm wondering if maybe I can't complete this one anymore. No, it's saying interrogate the drivers. Maybe I need to go and talk to them in order again. Or maybe I need to come back and talk to Sileng, was it?
You see a Samaran street vendor. The name Sileng.
Yes, Sileng.
Officer, everything's cool. You're very cool.
These questions.
100%. No drugs.
What's the stance on drugs?
I don't
Yeah.
go in for that, officer. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that. Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream. No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Yeah, what crowd?
You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of?
There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
We're buddies, Sileng.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady. All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you.
I'm gonna look around, thanks. Right. So maybe after talking to Sileng, I can go back and brace the racist. It's been so long since I looked at this quest, I've got no idea.
To tell me to fuck off again? I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you
Listen up,
smoking?
fuckwits, you don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air.
That's right.
Dark gone. You get a bad feeling about it.
Yeah, him.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No,
Oh, well,
we are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not
Exactly.
a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
Well, they're not here.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Alright, so we need to make it good. Half-light check. So, half-light. I must have something that'll do half-light. Oh. Go. That'll do half-light. That'll do half-light. I think that's all my half-light gear.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Yeah, let's play into his fears.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
So where is
The
it?
monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
That's...
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
We are getting somewhere. Green one. This one? No, that's his, isn't it? This one.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
So have I.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
Let's try to peek in the
Glass
window.
inside windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and two steering levers. Posters cover the small windows in the back. You can't make out what's on them.
Try the door
Door is
handle.
locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Well, may need to be replaced again.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good
I don't know
idea.
how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Oof, yeah. Alright. I need physical instrument, don't I? Is that all my physical instrument? I'm not wearing anything that will nerf my physical instrument, am I? Oh, it's only the scented scarf that does that. Alright, let's give it a go.
This screen found A to Z, Contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days. With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar, a glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, lorry cabin. The window shatters, and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor.
I'm not really a one-liner sort of cop.
Sato.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be. Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Of course, she was there to pick up the drugs, not deliver them, so...
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the mass of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Well, where does it lead?
Through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road. This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital,
The Pox.
right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol, the great solution to the riddle of history.
That was the third map.
Displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake. These service tunnels were probably used during the construction of the foundation beneath the motorway. Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
So it would seem. The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them.
Where does the contraband end up?
This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it. The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. This is
right.
the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes. But really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Mazda. It's a dark parody.
Who do you think's behind it?
Not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Oh, joy!
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is a brave man for saying Madre's name without the winces and whispers that usually accompany it.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle, worn from years of use. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What's
The
that
remnants
smell?
of a sweet juniper-scented perfume.
Planet number 5.
Grenade number 5.
Okay,
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rare actor all smile you a warm goodbye. It looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed. Likely
interesting.
the missing lady driver.
So there's no way to tell what it's been tuned to.
Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Why would anyone
An
need...
entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Okay, but wouldn't you normally coordinate them through
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive
central office?
tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without the dial key.
Alright, what else is
Those
here?
Actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat, and the oddly bulging seat cover. You wedge yourself under the
Medals.
to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Interesting.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Well, yes.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Would also rub off the pattern from the right boot
Yes.
sole.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the
Which means
footprints.
that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Also the
Now we
one...
know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
would fit, but I don't want to assume.
We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Not quite.
Stars are still smiling from the walls.
Let's check out the toolbox.
Slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Petit Férique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Interesting.
Pull out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay.
All right. We've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
That's
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
does a bit, doesn't it?
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
Does.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
Oh, is this above my
I'm
pay
not sure
grade?
what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. Oh, and the maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden.
I know, I was there when we found them.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
What about the movie posters?
As they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be.
Alright.
Desire always plays a role.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
So it turns out
like
this
Joyce
is
told us,
connected
yes,
to the Union.
logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Will the RCM know?
See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madre grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Alright,
Debrief over. After you.
well, now we know. Oh, there's a shortcut over there. Sandy?
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
There's gonna be an
It's
investigation.
that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
Please looking into it, mate.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes?
Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprek the song. But with me, I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Why Tommy
My
Laham?
mom was taken. His name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
Yeah.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically.
No, that's all.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright.
This is precinct
It's
57.
now after
May
10.
I assist you?
So give me the Jamrock Public Library.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2.
He's efficient.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Billy Majon, you said.
Yep.
Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
How does one check a database in this setting? By radio computer?
Yes, hello, are you still there? I've
I
got
am.
Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
An address will do.
Too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives.
That is where the... Clearly my reaction speed is not as good as Harry's.
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay, if it was the police.
Still is.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Okay.
You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later.
Know the husband's
I
name.
know. Marie only knows him by sight.
Okay, can she describe to me what he looked like?
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
That static is really off-putting.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Done right now. Thank you, Alice.
57, over and out.
You've been great as usual.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio.
Right. Oh, yes, Amazona.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find
Sorry,
out more?
sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later.
Okay.
57, over and out.
In the
Alice?
cabin, you see
Alright. That's everything there. Right, we're going to see Titus and crew, so I'm going to need to project a bit of authority here. That's -2, that's not going to help. Do I still need authority, or will they just talk to me? I don't know. Let's find out. It's about time we progress the main quest. Alright, Titus.
Clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
no, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
To be honest, you've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Hang on, state run?
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community.
keep telling yourself that.
Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? The stuff's probably from Jamrock.
I've got my pockets stuffed with
Whatever
speed
you
right
see
now.
is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
Yeah.
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know! Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Smart boy. You go do that.
Well, maybe I will then. Need to equip the... Yes. Right.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Titus Hardy gave us a recording.
With a soft ring, as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me. Where did they get this recording exactly?
Don't know.
Intercepted radio chatter of the deceased. Recorded via de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Something to that effect, yeah.
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Cohoy style?
Yes.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Cohoy. It wasn't his everything.
Think he was trying to scare people?
I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm not sure.
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
Persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Cohoy massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
Like this kind of stuff?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Cohoy here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy. I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
Yes, so am I.
Takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
I've had some
Like,
time.
for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him.
Interesting.
It was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. The last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
You had a tattoo.
Oh. That.
Yes, that.
It's clear she liked it.
What did it
It
represent?
was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Thank you.
Yes?
Eye color?
Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
Interesting.
Combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
It's clear she was very much attracted to him, and still is.
Of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I've ever been with. And I mean that. And now, he's dead. A pity.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
How old was he?
He was 42.
The ultimate answer.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
No, well,
Looks like you were right, officer.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Police work is cooperative.
cooperative.
There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent.
It's against the world.
Conceptual for me. I just like to get autopsies correct on the first try if possible. Where were we?
Where is Lelystad?
Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Okay.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
Both from Oranje?
We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No, he was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrek. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Yeah, you said you'd been indulging a few of those.
Sex, alcohol, speed, probably also sildenafil.
All the fun ones, in other words.
All right.
Right. I think we're done.
Coolly, gracefully, She pours herself more coffee.
Let's return to
Why
this
not?
later.
I'll be here until 11.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
What she
The
said.
lung damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old.
Where is this
How
going?
old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder?
5,000 litres, that's a lot.
Could ask either one of them.
What do you think I am?
How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44. I'm gonna say you're 44.
Wow.
Look,
Think so?
at the end of the day, age is just a number, you know?
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Thanks, Kim.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
I'm not afraid of the truth.
Laboratorium.
Right. We have made progress. Alright, we'll talk to Titus next time. I think we should finish off the dead guy quest. But that is just no, too much. No, that's the wrong hand. I don't want the boombox. Thank you. Too much music. Not disco enough. Well, I wouldn't mind coming back and looking Glassy in the face. But that was a tricky check. Right. So, we need to go round here. The way in is over this way. And we need to go and give the bad news in apartment number 20. That is not apartment number 20. I think apartment number 20 might be upstairs. Is that right? Wasn't the smoking man in number 19? Oh, hang on. There's a box on the wall there. And I can get at that with my crowbar.
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
I don't like this
is
bit.
the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
So, remember your husband? Yes? What do you mean, remember? About that.
Get yourself together. It's just police work.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear some light footsteps and what appears to be a daily weather forecast playing on the radio.
This is going to be punctuated by little domestic sounds, isn't it?
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to...
Has such faith in me. It's oddly comforting.
Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Good advice.
Right, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
The police.
Someone turns down the radio. He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up, nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Okay, here we go.
It's you from the bookstand.
Ah, you're Billy Méjean.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
No, I'll be okay.
Has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Not really here for the tea.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick
You
him
could
up
say
from the
that.
station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
Bad.
No small talk. This isn't the time or place.
You live here with Victor, your husband.
Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
How old are your
Jolie
daughters?
is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Okay, old enough that they can deal with it.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
Out, yeah.
She swallows visibly.
He has a problem with drinking, and so he disappears every now and then.
He does. He
He's
does.
probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up. No, I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home. It shouldn't be long from now.
What was the name of the library?
It's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
That would be it, Kim.
Yes, if that's the one on Mayrow.
It is.
What are you supposed to do?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Do something? Break something? It's a fool's hope.
What was the name
I
of the book?
think it was, Thibault's The Glinting Curve. It was pretty good.
Do you remember what he was wearing?
Old leather jacket.
Describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so... No, well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
She folds her hands across her chest. Here it comes.
Right, I need to do a quick change. We want anything that will buff empathy. must have something. Minus empathy. Oh, that's where those. And the shoes have got plus empathy. That's got minus empathy, so that's that. So I need to find a better shirt. Right, there's no other debuffs to empathy I'm wearing, so... Humanitarian aid macaronis. I'm just going to wander around and investigate your house. Flat. This is where the kids live. There's the soup. Alright. Can't really put it off anymore.
Too anxious to say anything. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
What did you say? Oh. Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him? Was he drunk?
It may have played a role.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold.
We did.
How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
Hard to say.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress.
Here.
Oh, came with the hanky. Nice. Is there anyone we can call?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
That's not going to be fun for you.
Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Take a day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Very sorry.
And talk.
That's... Well, how did I do?
You did well.
Here we go. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about Billy and her kids? Yeah, they'll have to.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Oh, this is getting spooky. So,
That's it. We should... Let's go.
Alright. think I'm sorry to leave it on a bit of a downer, but I think we need to quit there. We'll be back hopefully with some slightly more cheery parts of the game next week. And in the meantime, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that bollocks. See ya.